Well, the Turner Prize was won by someone who chucked a bunch of detritus on the floor and then imbued it with every cliched trope of the message. Wow, didn't see that one coming. Let's remind ourselves of the art produced by the dude that the prize is named after. And let's take a look at this year's triumphant masterpiece. Some ugly metal barriers twisted about a bit, a bunch of scruffy old filing boxes, some old hammers in a box, some shite scribbled on a wall below a net curtain behind crumbling concrete pillars, and some ripped up, tattered, washed out Union Jack flags. Stunning, invigorating, infused with the kind of limitless talent and skill that puts even Turner to shame. Oh no, actually, it's all meaningless tat. But as soon as the artist deployed a bunch of obscurantist babble to ensure the art represented a manifestation of tawdry, tiresome left-wing dogma, then it became Turner Prize worthy. The artist spoke about being inspired by his view of the effects of austerity, Brexit and the pandemic on the town, and the hostile environment immigration policy. Invoking societal breakdown, his presentation unsettles perceived notions of Labour class Britishness and power. At the end of his speech, Darling pulled a Palestinian flag out of his pocket and waved it. But they couldn't hand over the prize quick enough. The chair of the judges, Tate Britain director Alex Farquhar added that his art was bold, engaging, and partly a reflection on the state of the nation. Total horseshit. More like a reflection on the utter state of modern art. I wanted to make a work that reflected that, and I wanted to make work about Britain for the British public. Whether they like it or don't like it, it was a great honour and privilege to be able to do something so public for the British public. Yeah. Should we run a poll on whether or not the British public likes or resonates with this? I think I know what the outcome would be. The Telegraph's art critic Alistair Suke called Darling's room at Eastbourne's Town Gallery the most exhilarating presentation I've encountered at the annual exhibition in recent years. Really? Well, given what he was up against. This was last year's winner. Not really a high bar, that, is it? In his acceptance speech, Darling also spoke up for the power of teaching children art in schools and said conservative governments had sent the message that self-expression and culture were only for particular kinds of people from particular socio-economic backgrounds. Mate, you're from Oxford and you went to Central St. Martin's. Don't think you're really the voice of the downtrodden working class, are you? We learned that all 4 finalists' work broadcast some version of the message. Of course they did. They wouldn't have been in the final otherwise. But Darling was a cut above. The one that stood out rose above all the other identical trash. And they them just happened to be transgender. So let me see here. Literal dross laughably described as art, dressed up in far-left rhetorical gobbledygook. Check. Palestinian flag, transgender identity, tedious dig at the evil Tories. Check, check, check. Yeah, that's more than enough boxes ticked. Hand over the 25 grand. Turner Prize won by talentless chancer for 33rd year running. What won was worthless. That's the point. You're supposed to despise it. It's a chance for elite radicals to humiliate you in your ideals of beauty, your reverence for skill, your yearning for transcendence, your respect for institutions.